Presume.
Where's Ella?
Resume it. I thought it was just you two.
No, it's, yeah, but.
Yeah, she's
Zoom
over
the brain
there.
first
She
and watch
actually.
it there. They would have pulled up the links on.
She won't
I said you. See up there?
Oh, maybe it is.
All right, I think it's 9 o'clock
Yeah.
and we're gonna call the meeting to order. Commissioner Fodish, lead us please in the invocation and pledge of allegiance.
Let us pray. Gracious God, we thank you for the opportunity to gather and serve our community. Grant us wisdom, clarity, and a spirit of cooperation as we make decisions that affect those we represent. Help us to seek the common good with fairness and integrity. May our work here today honor you and benefit all. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, thank you, Commissioner. Our first order of business is the approval of the January 8th minutes.
Motion.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. Treasurer's report, Supervisor Griffin.
All right, we'll just pay the bills first. Following bills are to the treasurer's office for approval. We have accounts payable with $1,364,146.95. Payroll for the period was $395,123.55. 911 account had 14 checks and 4 EFTs for a total of $47,258.88. One check from LEPC totaling $81.27. Liquid fuels account, 2 checks for a total of $6,970 even. And then finally, CDBG had 2 checks for $13,466.26.
Thank you, Diane. Is there a motion to pay the bill?
Move.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, you could pay those bills.
Great. The treasurer's report for the period beginning 1/7 through 2020, or sorry, 1/7/2026 through 1/20/2026. We have a general account starting balance of $3,073,693.03. Total debits for the period $2,155,697.05. Ending the period with a balance of $1,123,640.60. Finally, the reserve account ended the period with a balance of $6,612,881.91.
Thank you for that report. Is there a motion to approve the treasurer's report?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion approved. Thank you, Diane. Okay, meetings and events. My list has been given to the chief clerk for inclusion in the minutes. Commissioner Wise,
The chief clerk also has my information.
Commissioner Fodish.
They have my meetings as well. I'd like to welcome Mackenzie Peachy and Colston Divens from MCTV here today. Thanks for filming for us today.
Okay, thank you. Public comment. Any public comment? Seeing none, we'll continue with new business. New business first is request for exoneration of 2025 county portion of per capita taxes from Armagh, Brown, Meno, Oliver, and Kistler Borough. Motion to approve these exonerations.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a request for a refund of a portion of county real estate taxes. This is a parcel in Brown Township. There's an error in the square footage of the dwelling. The refund is $26.26. Motion to approve. Refund.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Request for exoneration of 2025 delinquent real estate taxes and related tax services from collecting these taxes. This is a parcel in Derry Township. The parcel was purchased by Derry Township. There a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Exoneration for Derry Township is approved. We have a memorandum of agreement with Teamster Local number 776. This is for the lieutenants for the period January 1, 2025 through December 31st, 2027. Any discussion? If not, is there a motion to approve the memorandum of agreement?
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor say aye. Opposed? That MOU is 32. The reappointment of Thomas Lake and Edward Mann to the Mifflin County Planning Commission. This is a 4-year terms. I think they are already on the planning commission, correct? So it says reappointment. All of them, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. We have a change in the agenda. This is listed as appointment of Russ Rager to the Mifflin County Municipal Authority for a 5-year term. Mr. Rager has withdrawn its name. Is there a motion to accept Mr. Rager's withdrawal from the appointment?
Motion to accept his withdrawal.
Second that motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have tax claim 2026 fees and costs. I don't think there's be any discussion on this. Trying to find it in my packet. On it. These get listed, I'm sure at the tax services and probably on our website. They should be. Okay. Okay. We have the list of tax claim fees and costs for 2026. This is effective on March 5th, 2026. A motion to approve these fees.
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. We're going to table the next agenda item. This is for telecommunications agreement with the company is Combined Public Communications for a rate additive and the jail telecommunications agreement. It's tabled because there may be a change. But we'll table that until our next meeting. Next on the agenda, we have an offer of parcel in Lewistown Borough, currently in the repository for unsold properties. The offer is $700. Their motion to accept or reject $700 bid for the parcel in Lewistown Borough.
Motion to reject.
Okay,
I second that.
motion to reject. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, motion is, parcel is rejected. We also have a offer parcel in Lewistown Borough that is in the repository. Bid is $700. Is there a motion to reject or accept?
Reject.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. We're going to recess the public meeting and convene a public hearing for the CDBG action. I'm going to turn this over to Carol Kearney High from Cedar Cog. Carol?
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
So this public hearing is the second and final public hearing for the proposed CDBG competitive program grant application for a project to connect a water main in Lewistown Borough to a water main in Juniata Terrace. And that involves extending the water main along Rosewood Avenue down to the edge of the Juniata River, under the Juniata River, up past the MCIDC Plaza area, and connect to new pipes that have been recently installed in Granville Township and Juniata Terrace. We had the first public hearing, the higher amount that we expected to be requesting. That at that time it was $1,100,000. After we've looked over and refined the budget, the request to CDBG would be for $926,500. And then there's a breakdown of $843,000 for the project effort itself, $15,000 for Mifflin County administration, $68,500 for CEDACOG administration of the grant, should it be approved and we have had no adverse public response to the proposal after the first public hearing, and we have received letters of support from Pennsylvania Senator Judy Ward and Pennsylvania Representative Carrie Benninghoff, and more recently from Virginia Terrace, Borough Council and Mayor. So really, this is a public hearing to request any comments, positive, negative questions about the proposal. I will say that we just went through the process for our entitlement, the grant application, which was submitted at the end of October. Every fiscal year, the state sets aside a certain amount of funding. It's in 2025, it's up to 12% of the entire state's allocation for a competitive project. So our goals were to create a project that various municipal leaders and members of the public have been talking about for many years, to finish connecting multiple projects that have been underway and completed in Granville Township, Juniata Terrace. The priority for the competitive grant program, the top priority is water and sewer projects. So this is squarely in that category, and Mifflin County has shown itself to be very successful at defining and completing competitive CDBG projects. So CEDACOG's stance is that this looks like it has a great chance. We never know, but looks like it has a great chance of being good.
Maybe you said it, Carol, but what is the calendar? When would we know?
Yes, so this application is due on or before February 6th. We're well on our way to meeting that deadline. We expect that it will be reviewed in February. We may be asked for additional information or clarification of information. But as this is connected to the entitlement grant, we have a line item in our entitlement grant application also for this project. DCED generally tries to approve those connected projects in the same time frame. So again, guessing, don't know what the government has in store for us, but I would say late spring, early summer, unless there's some sort of problem.
Okay.
So that, what I'm saying, that date would be when we might expect to be awarded the grant. There are other processes that we have to go through to actually get the funding in the line to be released for use.
Okay. We have Craig Bubb in the audience. Craig, you say anything on this project?
Yeah, pretty important project. We've been talking about it for years to get a second water main across the Juniata River. Right now, it's one main hanging on the bridge, which we've been hearing heading to a meeting now. They're getting ready to jack that bridge up. We have to do some special supports under our water main to protect it while they're doing their work, and you know, something happens, we're gonna be scrambling, getting water to the other side of the river, to the MCIDC, to Juniata Terrace, and a new system up in Austin. So this is an important project. I think down the road, after everything's done, the potential is there to increase the capacity potentially for the MCIDC Plaza, although that's not the project of this project. But it's definitely going to be a benefit down the road. The other thing is we're looking at areas west. We've always looked at going west towards Fairview and up into further places up in Granville Township, and this will enable us to have the capacity to do that in the future, so. I think it's a good project for the county, especially for Juniata Terrace, for Granville Township, if.
Okay, thank you, Craig.
Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but ultimately then the idea would be, when the new pipe would be connected. The current pipe under the bridge would be a secondary use of
Correct.
redundancy, and then
Correct,
they would still be able to use that for the rest of its expected life. But ultimately, it would be a replacement of that pipe.
right, that main's a 12-inch main, this is gonna be a 12-inch main as well, so we'll have two 12-inch transmission mains across the river and you know, the possibility for expansion and improvement in other areas is well underway.
Okay. Good. You also have on the agenda for the hearing, the review of the resolution.
Yes, so if there are no more public comments or questions about the project, the project, we can adjourn the public vote. You're right, sorry.
Okay,
You've been doing this longer than I have. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, so still open for comments. So after this public hearing, the process would be to seek a resolution from the council to actually submit the application to DCEP for the CDBG competitive application round. As part of this application, we are requesting a resolution from the commission to approve again the fair housing resolution that we do every year. Then we'll have this ready to go also for our expected fiscal year 2026 application for the CDBG entitlement.
okay, thank you.
Yep.
Any other public comment for the hearing? If not, we'll adjourn the hearing and reconvene the public meeting. And as you heard, the first item would be first item is the fair housing resolution number 1 of 2026.
Yes, so as I mentioned in the public hearing, the fair housing resolution is an absolute requirement for any application for federal funding. It reaffirms Mifflin County's commitment to making sure that everyone is treated equally and fairly in terms of housing county.
Good, there a motion to approve the fair housing resolution number 1?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor say aye. Opposed? That resolution is approved. Now we have resolution number 2 of 2026, which is the submission of the competitive application description that you just heard.
This is another requirement that we have a formal resolution from the county to go ahead and submit the completed application. That's right.
Okay, so a motion to approve resolution number 2.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Opposed? That motion carries. We have resolution number 3, appointing a section 504 compliance officer and establishing a grievance procedure. Carol?
So the section 504 is also a requirement of the of federal funding. And part of the application for CDBG funds. Section 504 addresses issues with accessibility, whether it's physical accessibility, mostly that's what it would be, or accessibility to information. So the change here, well, we would have requested a recommitment 2026 of this section 504 agreement, but the compliance officer, we are requesting to change from a specific named person In the past, it had been on Griffin. His position will be changing, so we would like to move forward with the establishing the officer as connected to the position rather than a specific person.
Okay, so that would be the director of maintenance. Any questions? Not, is there a motion to approve resolution number 3, 2026?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion approved.
Thank you. Rick.
Thank you, Carol, for all your work. Okay, we have a change order number 2, again, dealing with the Juniata Terrace project. Madison Price.
Good morning. Actually, this is change order number 2 for the Juniata Water Service Main. This is the 2022 competitive. This change order is for a time extension only. So it will add 120 calendar days. So the revised substantial completion date can now be May 15th, 2026. From my understanding, the water lines have been installed. We just need some additional time for the restoration and paving.
Okay, and what's the reason for the extension? Craig? Craig,
So the connection along Roundhouse Road had to be moved out into the travel lane for about 800 feet. They finished the work right around Thanksgiving, in fact, the day before Thanksgiving. All bakers are closed down in blacktop plants, so they'll reopen in the spring. The only thing they have to do is pave that trench line and Roundhouse Road and touch up their steamy.
okay,
The water line is in service. Chad's up there now getting samples off of it, so the project's complete other than this whole blacktop restorations.
good. And more questions? If not, is there a motion to approve change order number 2?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion is approved. We have competitive, this is from the 2022 CDBG competitive Juniata Terrace water main replacement. This is application number 3, payment $298,422.93.
So this is for the same project. This payment application is to Geyer Brothers. And MCMA did approve this yesterday.
Okay. Balance to finish is $58,391. So as explained, we're just waiting for the final blacktopping and reseeding. Okay, is there a motion to approve application number 3?
So moved.
Second.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Application for payment is approved. We have some personnel items to get through. We have the promotion of Hayden Spade from part-time to full-time corrections officer. We have promotion of Christina Ennis from prison counselor to deputy warden of support services. Rescind the hiring of Amy Jo Kinsel for a part-time clerk at the coroner's office. We rescind the transfer of Sue Zimmerman from children and youth fiscal clerk to tax services voter and veterans clerk. We have the resignation of Shari Spiker from part-time 911 telecommunicator. We have promotion of William Myers to physical plant director. And finally, we have the transfer of Lonnie Griffith from physical plant director to project manager. There a motion to approve these 7?
Oh, with
Another page.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioners. Yes, we do. We have the resignation of Olivia Ensman from part-time corrections officer. We have retirement of Joseph Wilt from correction officer. We have the hiring of Christopher Gahagan for court tip staff. And finally, we have the resignation of Doug Marks from court tip staff. There are motion to approve all of these personnel changes.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, those personnel items are approved. Seeing no other business to come before the board, the meeting is adjourned.